Hey YouTube, it's your boy Widgie here, coming at you with some more Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition. And we've got a high level, pro level casting game today between Julian and Pheonix. Now, if you don't know who Pheonix is, rising up through the ranks, and we're going to be watching him play the Brits today, ladies and gents, because it's kind of insane, this Civ. I think it's definitely a sleeper Civ, if you call it that. It's one that's sort of not spoken about too much, but overall performs really well against the majority of civilizations. So without further ado, let's get into it. Right, ladies and gents, let's introduce the players on the map. We have Pheonix, as I mentioned, playing the Brits here in the Cyan on the top right part of the map. And we have Julian, aka the GOAT, who has released many guides. Many people have bought the guide. I think I've got a link somewhere down below for that if you're interested in it. Very, very experienced player and a pillar of the community. And he is playing the Dutch here in the red on the bottom left part of the map. So Pheonix saying top 4. I think he's maybe referring to Julian dropping down on the ladder a little bit recently. The first position on the ladder has finally changed, ladies and gents. It was Revnak for a long time, and it was Julian for a bit, but now Kanisi has come into play. So Julian asking, how old are you? Probably because of that comment there. I don't know where Pheonix has come from, this player, but come out of nowhere. Maybe you guys can let me know down in the comments below if you know Pheonix on maybe like any other games, or maybe he has played Legacy before and he's a returning player. I don't know. I had a break from Age of Empires 3, came back, looked at the leaderboard, and Pheonix was here. So let's see how he plays and what he's doing. Maybe we can learn. Incredibly young, says Pheonix. He's a whippersnapper. And 17 says Julian really wants to know how old he is. And let's have a look at the deck here. So pretty standard deck, nothing crazy, nothing untoward. We do see Gentleman of the Pike in the 4th age here. Kind of nice. You can get a nice massive pike shipment, and also researching of the Imperial Pike as well for a reduced cost, which is nice. So we're going to focus more on Pheonix in this, not so much Julian, because I'm very interested to see the kind of strategy that we're going to come across here, because I've been playing Brits recently. I recently put a video out on the channel of me playing the Brits, and I'm kind of enjoying it as a Eurociv. Kind of a fun Eurociv for me. I'm not normally a Eurociv player, and I think the reason that the Brits are so good is because they just have solid economy, and I think just generally they are kind of seen as just a really decent all-round civilization that kind of does okay against the majority of civs. Kind of close matchups against a lot of civs, some better, some worse, but overall seems to do pretty well. So we've got an age up coming in here, 2 minutes 40 at the moment. Going to be immediately getting in gang saw. It's going to help to chop your wood, get your manor houses down. Remember, when you build a manor house, you get a villager, and that's really part of the economy there for the Brits. And we can see governor age up coming in. So this is kind of what I do at the moment. I go governor, where you get an outpost, you get 200 coin, and immediately going to be pulling in those hunts there. Unfortunate herd there, wasn't the best herd. And this is kind of what I do. Yeah, get 2 vills go out, we get some herding in. However, hang on a minute, this vill's going out a little bit more than I thought. It looks like we're going to be getting a forward villager here coming in. Looks like we're going to get some sort of mid-base action. Tell me who teached you the corner raids. I'll tell you how old I am. Wowee, look at that. Taught myself. Well, he has answered the question. Liar. The corner raids. Okay, so it's going to be getting a manor house down here. Probably just for some vision, getting another vill as well. Probably help to build. If we're going to be doing a forward base here, we're going to be wanting to build some barracks at some point when we age up. So we're going to want to start getting those barracks up quickly. So getting another vill to do that makes sense. So building a house is fair enough. Have a look back at the base. Herding is underway, looking really good. Way better than me, of course, on my herding there. Outpost wagon is now down and immediately getting in that 700 wood straight away. First military building is going to be a stables, ladies and gents. And we are obviously playing against the Dutch here. So maybe going stables is ideal against the Dutch. We do see, I don't know if Pheonix hasn't scouted what kind of building has been built there, but we've got a stable opening. Bank wagon coming in for Julian. So it's going to probably be like a 5 Hus semi-FF coming from Julian most likely. Outpost now going in, going to really help with any forward shipments for Pheonix, sorry. And we're seeing the Hussars now coming in. So that coin's really good because it helps you get steel traps as well. That extra coin that you get, the 200 coin, can help you get steel traps. Really, really important for food gathering. 0.92 food a second. And I think he's got steel traps already. He might actually not have it yet. He's trying to get that full batch in. I think if you want to get a full early batch of Hussars, you can't really get steel traps mega early. So you're probably going to get it when you get your next wood shipment, which is now coming in for Pheonix. We do see nothing really going on there. We are going to be starting to see a nice raid coming in. A potential raid for Hussars. Having a little look around. What can they find? They have spotted the stables, immediately backing up. Going to continue with Hussar production. And we've got 9 houses down there, ladies and gents. No vills on wood now. Completely off. It's food and gold production. Going to really want to get that full batch in if he can. I don't think he's going to be able to get even 4 in here. Wood shipment coming in. And now we're going to have the Hussar trade here. Some micro here needed to try and maximize your Hussars. One of them definitely going to go down. And I think Julian has traded pretty well there. He has the TC fire as well. And manages to win overall, which is very nice. Another card available. Pheonix, what we're going to be seeing. Seems quite straightforward build at the moment. Just further houses going down. Oh, he is actually getting raided a little bit. A couple of vills going down there, I think, for Pheonix. Continuing with the house production. Now going for the steel traps. 4 settlers as well. So really going into eco now. So no unit shipments here at all. We are now seeing Iraqs coming down. I mean, it's crazy eco. I mean, look, 7 minutes in, 30 villagers, 4 more on the way, steel traps. This is what Brits are known for, that huge eco power spike. And he is quite a talkative chap. You became a good corner abuser. I've got to be more careful. He's a very fast typer as well. That is some fast typing, ladies and gents. Pheonix does not mess around, whoever this is. Upcoming star here. Maybe we need to have a big boy brawl between Julian and Pheonix at some point. That would be nice. 5 more husks coming in. Now starting to mix some musks in. The classic musk-husk combination from the Brits is emerging. No vills on wood. This is really interesting, ladies and gents. Really just focusing on food and coin production. No chopping of wood, nothing like that. We're just using the wood shipments to supplement ourselves for steel traps, for barracks, for the houses. So, very different way of playing compared to me. I tend to always have some vills on wood, like 5 or 6, so we can always be putting those houses up as the game goes on, but looks like different approach here. I quite like it. 37 villagers at 8 minutes 20, which is kind of crazy here. Julian only on 21, but he does have the banks. He's on his age up, halfway through getting into the 3rd age here. He's going to be going up for the fast age up. Can he hold on? Pheonix here rolling in with more Hussars. Another batch of Musketeers coming in now. Look at that spending of resources. Really nice. We do see some vills now moving over to wood. And the reason that is, just going to do a quick pause. The reason that is because we've only got 2 military buildings. So we're starting to over-collect on food and coin, right? So you can either then start to invest in gathering some more wood, get even more houses and whatever. Or there's the option that you can start to slow down your production of military and then actually transition into the 3rd age. So start collecting food and then maybe think about shipping your 700 coin. That is also another option if you want to do it as well. But it looks like Pheonix is fully committing here into the 2nd age. He's pushing in. He's going to be trying to take this house down. He's going to try and disrupt the population and house Julian here. Another batch coming out here. We do see another house just for that vision as well. He has got some houses off on this side. Likes to spread the houses out. Not really defensive at all. He is in the middle of the base. We do see the age up coming in. 5 of those Riders have come out the stables. I think another 9. Potentially there it is on the way for Julian here. Going to be able to hold off quite effectively. Hussars are going to have to back off a bit here for Pheonix. He is now starting to think about getting longbowmen. That is why we're starting to see a lot of eels collecting wood now. And a longbow shipment on the way. So, I mean, it's just the eco. It's just crazy. The Brits really kind of insane with the amount of eco that they have. And still just trying to fight with the Riders here. Age 3 Riders will do decent damage in trades against Age 2 Musketeers. But he is going to manage to take down the stables. That's really good for Pheonix because Julian's got no real way of gathering wood right now. Dutch are really poor in gathering wood. They're great at gathering coin, of course, but they rely very heavily on their wood shipments. Whereas Pheonix here, he's got Gangsaw. He's got loads of eels. He's got the ability to collect wood quite easily for himself. And that's exactly what he's doing. And slowly he's starting to build the houses. He's got a couple of Hussar on this side here, trying to spot if there's anything going on. He's trying to do the corner raiding. You can see there he goes. All the way down, trying to see if you can find anything. Building a second racks now, really getting that forward base up. He's not aging by any means right now, ladies and gents. He is fully committed. Red. Starting to get the pike in. I like pike and Huss together, a very good combination. Because if you get the Huss and you can get the snare, pike can then just filter through the Hussars. It's always a great combo. I love mixing the pike with cav. It can be really fun. It's when I play the Brits, of course. But so we see another shipment here out from Julian. We do see skirms as well now. And yeah, man, it's just 46 villagers total for Pheonix. 25 for Julian at the moment. Another card available for Pheonix. And yeah, he's going to just take this fight. You can see the pike really eager to run in there. Are going to change stance. Remember, it's just a little micro tip there. If you change the stance of your pikemen, it really improves their range resistance so they can kind of tank a lot of shots. Hussars here trying to do something on the south side. The raiding party does get squashed by Julian. Is it squashed or quashed? Quashed. No. Is it quashed? I don't know. I'm sure you guys know what word I'm thinking about. There we go. So we're seeing 700 coin. Looks like a transition potentially. Yeah, Pheonix is going to back off here. Doesn't want to engage anymore. Done enough damage and has a really good eco advantage. So if he can get the age advantage, he is going to be looking pretty good. So that is what's happening at the moment. I mean, look at all the food he's got. 29 villagers gathering food. They're all the way out here now already. And this is the scary thing about when you play the Brits, is that you're really susceptible to raids. You will really spread out on the map early, and you'll be susceptible to raids, which is what potentially Pheonix could get. He has got great coats though. Oh wait, no, was that Julian that got great coats? Okay, it was Julian actually. Yeah, Julian got great coats, not Pheonix. I would recommend getting some great coats for Pheonix here, just in case, as he starts to explore onto the map. But he's got so many longbowmen here. Wow, that's a lot. And he's going to have another double batch of musks. He's actually not going into the third age. He's continuing to fight here. Great pull trick there from Pheonix. Pulling those pike to the front line there. Really like that. Longbowmen, man, they're just such a crazy unit. Their animation's the strangest, I think, in the game, where they have to kind of charge up. They charge their shot up, which takes the longest, but then if they're standing still, then they can just pelt. They can do a huge amount of damage. He's saying send the GG cav shipment. I don't know what one he's talking about because he hasn't got a cav shipment. He does have the religious freedom, of course, the upgrade there. Look at these longbowmen, though. Absolutely, just the DPS coming out of these bad boys. When they're charged up, you can really see how quick they are at firing. It's just 1.5. It's just double. It's just crazy DPS. 32 DPS. Because you can see the attack intervals. The rate of fire is 1.5. Look at that. The range as well. The outranging. 22 range versus only 20 on the skirms. So they can outrange. And Pheonix just continuing here. 4k, maybe 3k score gap here. 55 villagers for him. And he's just got even more reinforcing longbowmen. And Julian's sort of in a tough spot here. Musketeers are going to be doing some decent siege. Barracks goes down. Really unfortunate for him. And double, just more longbows on the way. We've got a different macro split now, kind of shared because he wants everything at the moment. Slightly good micro here, north and south splitting of the Musks and the Huss here. Going to try and fend off the Hussars on the north. Rioters are getting put in their place. We do see the Musketeers just pushing further on, even though Pheonix lost a lot of Hussars there. But he did it. The GG against the GOAT has happened, ladies and gents. Let's just stop all that shouting. There we go. Pheonix demonstrating the power of the Brits there, ladies and gents. So what I really want you guys to let me know in the comments below is, what do you think about Brits, ideally? Do you think that they're just an average kind of civ? Do you think they're okay? They're solid. Solid is a great word to use. I think they're a very solid civ. I don't think they're overpowered by any means. I think their eco is just strong all round. They have their weaknesses, especially with map control. If you can stop them hunting and keep them confined, they can really, really struggle. But yeah, like this forward base with the outpost, I don't normally do this myself. I normally just do quite a defensive play. But it was incredible to see both the constant unit creation and the eco to boot as well. So let's just break down the unit shipments here. Let's just make that a bit smaller so you can see. So we hit up with the 3 settlers first. We then went straight into 700 wood and 600 wood. So back-to-back wood shipments. That is allowing Pheonix to get those houses down, to get the stables down, to then get steel traps, and then further to get another racks down. For example, so you've got a racks, you've got a stable, you've got houses, you've got your steel traps. But then interestingly, the minute he got into the second age, a lot of vills just moved completely off of wood. He had no vills on wood, it was just food and coin, trying to push out a batch of 5 Hussar straight away. He managed to get 4, which was quite good. After the double wood shipment went into 4 settlers. And then I believe he went into like longbow musketeers and then started to make some stuff there. So he did actually send food as well. I don't know when he sent that, but I might have sent longbowmen after that, and then musks, and then maybe some food. It looks like he's also got the Scots Guard, really nice upgrade as well. But yeah, there we go, ladies and gents. So let me know what you think. Let's have a quick look at the post game. We can see economy here. Look at this, 25k versus 17.5. And if we have a look at resources, see obviously Julian outgathering on coin here, but everything else not so much. Let's have a quick look at the timeline. All resources gathered. There you go. Look at that. So pretty much neck and neck, to be honest. Until Julian decided to go into the third age, he's going to not be able to create as many villages, and it's going to start to drop off a little bit. Whereas Pheonix continued in the second age, getting that 4 vill shipment as well. And yeah, kind of skyrocketed beyond there whilst pressuring as well. So there we go, ladies and gents. I hope you enjoyed that one. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought about this one. And of course, I will catch you in the next video or next stream. Catch you guys later. Bye.